7 बज गए हैं, 4-5 डिग्री टेम्परेचर है, बाहर फुहार भी पड़ रही है। हमारे साथ है हमारे प्राइवेट टूर गाइड फिलिप से हाय। और हमारे साथ में हमारे 2 लोग ट्रैवलर्स भी हैं। और हमें होपफुली नॉर्दर्न लाइट मिलेगी और हम सामी ट्रेडिशन को भी विटनेस करेंगे और ट्रेडिशनल फूड भी इंजॉय करेंगे। आपसे गर्मी हो जाएगी। सब रेनडियर की खाल बिछाई गई हम लोग के लिए।
बता दो कि हम लोग वो नहीं पियेंगे, हम लोग चाय पियेंगे, कॉफी।
पता नहीं पिला क्या रहा है।
मना कर दो उसको, तो हम लोग नहीं पियेंगे ना।
What do you have?
So we're going to make blue wine, if you heard about it. So
You're going to make
blue wine.
Blue wine.
Blue wine.
Blue wine.
Yeah, it's more like a mulled wine.
Okay.
So what you generally have some wine that's been really like made with a lot of sugar, so it's sweet. So it's a sweet, kind of nearly non-alcoholic wine.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcohol.
Blue wine.
But then you're mixing it with a little bit of water, because you want to get rid of a little bit of the sweetness. And if you want it with alcohol,
No, we don't want alcohol.
But otherwise they do it
Okay,
normally with
vodka is
vodka.
there, huh?
Yeah, generally you mix it with vodka as well if you want alcohol. But many Swedes, they drink it, they're mixing it, and sometimes they mix it with vodka or not, you know.
Okay.
So they do, you know, like, because so this is a classic one that children loves it a lot, without the vodka, of course, as well. Other people will be too crazy up here. Yeah. And if we don't want, then we do this one, and then we're not using this one.
Okay.
That would be nice.
वोडका मिलाएगा तो अल्कोहलिक हो जाएगी, अदरवाइज ये ब्लू वाइन बनाने जा रहा है जो बच्चे भी पी लेते हैं, तो हम ब्लू वाइन ट्राई करते हैं। ठीक, वो शरबत जैसा है। वो वोडका रख दिया ना उसने, वोडका मिलाता तब वो बन जाता। देखिए बना कैसे रहा है, ये देखिए।
वाइन तो वाइन है।
आपके लिए बढ़िया बॉनफायर जलाएगी।
हाँ, ये तो बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत
कितना
बढ़िया,
अच्छा लग रहा है।
बहुत बढ़िया।
Make only one. Okay. Make only one. They are not going to taste it.
They're not going to taste it? Then we can drink it.
तो लालटेन जल रही है, कैंडल की उल्टा स्मोकी हो जाती है।
What are the 2 liquids that you mix? What are the 2 liquids that you mix?
This is just regular water.
This is water. And
But
that one?
all taps here in Jukkasjärvi comes from Torne River.
Torne River.
And Torne River is one of the few places where you can actually really drink the water. So you can swim in the summer, or now. You can just take your cup and drink it. Because it's
Pure, no?
it's pure, yeah, and it's a few places left, so they're keeping it, and that's why you don't see any big industry up here with smoke, because the locals will not allow it. So it's water from Torne River, and then it's this. They call it. We can call it. It's some sort of alcoholic-free wine. Actually, in that it's a sweet wine, but it has no alcohol because
alcohol-free sweet wine.
yeah, and that's generally how you do it. If you did it like really back in the day of mixing, they would not use vodka even. They would use what they call moonshine. You know, the burning at the home. You know. So it's a classic one in Sweden that has been here for 400 years. And nowadays it's become a Christmas tradition that we're always drinking it during the Christmas time. So you should taste the Christmas in it. It's more based on, we just use a lot of different berries. Like we had something called the red berry. So they are familiar with the lingonberry. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's some sort of red berry.
Yes, we've seen it.
Yeah, they're growing a little bit everywhere. So, so that's generally what we're using to, and they taste a bit bitter.
Yeah.
And that's why you're mixing with sugar, and then you boil it, and then you pack it, and it comes in this nice thing, and then you add a little water, and then you have your blue wine. Around with the reindeer, so they actually transport this. This is basically how they have lived and been their home. Since a longer time that we can even count and remember.
Very nice. दिखाएगा. So here is the glue wine, the traditional Sami wine, and I'm going to taste it. Nice.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah. It is good.
Yeah.
Yes. केबिन है, केबिन में भी बिठाएगा और 10 बजे तक कह रहा है चांस तो है, क्लाउड हटेगा तो दिख जाएगा.
But neither or less we will have a 3-meal course. So I would say I bring actually kind of like 3 vegetarian meals, but also bring a normal one because maybe you
like to try.
Yeah, maybe you wanted to try because I could see 2 on the list, but I wasn't sure since you were together. So I bring a little of all. But so for the eating of, I will explain a little bit because I will prepare. You will, if you want to eat the normal feeling of the northern food up here, you will actually have a taste of char then as a pre-course. And char is a fish that is coming from Torne River. It's a really nice fish actually. And then we'll see if you dare to have the main course a little bit, because that would be to try out reindeer. If you're feeling for it. So with the reindeer there, and then we have always some sort of potatoes, a little bit different ones. It's because Swedish in the north I have the small ones. You will see them when they arrive, so they're a little bit different. And then we will have some appetite. And that's going to be creme brulee with some berries from the north. Do you up for that?
Let's see.
Let's see. But it's okay. I will do plenty of the vegetarians as well. And they will have some more kind of, we call it mussel mushroom, you know, it grows everywhere here. So that's going to be a main course, pre-course. And then they're going to have the potatoes, and they're going to have some kind of special veggies that grows in like a cabbage, they're calling it. It's a red cabbage. And all of it could be served with some, we call it simple brown sauce actually. Because it's simple made, but it's really nice. And so that goes with it. And then creme with the berries afterwards. And a little bit of final touch on flowers. Maybe something from the forest that we have found out here. I'll put it on there. So a bit of the food will actually have a taste of the pine tree on it. You know, the big pine tree.
Yes.
So
they grew everywhere, right?
They grew everywhere. That's the basic tree. So we have that around here, and we actually collect during springtime. We collect the needles on there. Because when they grew new ones, they're actually really tasty. And that's going to be on the food as well. So we will see. But we will enjoy that one, and they're going to be, I mean, I have bring different bottles of wine, but if you don't want to drink wine, I also have alcohol-free versions of different berry drinks that we have up here. So they will also be, if you don't drink alcohol, a journey of tasting this berry, and that will be the white berry and the cruise berry. We call it cruise berry.
All right.
And that's more like a reddish berry as well.
Okay.
For the alcohol-free one. Otherwise, since we're not brewing our own wine, the wines come from France.
Okay.
Since
Mm-hmm.
Sweden we drink we brew a lot of beers, but not wine.
Okay.
Because we don't have this kind of climate of
Right.
making wine up here.
Okay.
Since you can probably feel it, it's harsh, it's cold, it's not nice, it's not livable here.
Right. So all the wine came from France.
Oh yeah, all the wine that we have in Sweden is generally imported from mainly France, Spain and Italy.
All right.
These three countries, but you can find from others, but they are the three main countries that we import. We have a lot of breweries all over the places when it comes to beers and cider. So you can nearly find one in every town. You have one in Kiruna and stuff like that. So that's really huge culture in Sweden of brewing your own beer and have it your city mark on it. And so that's going to be the drinks and the food. It all goes in this culture. Many things from corn or the animals that live here or the veggies that you can grow in a harsh climate like this.
हम लोग सामी टेंट में सामी कल्चर एंजॉय कर रहे हैं बॉन फायर में। अंधेरा बहुत अंधेरा है। अब हम लोग अपने केबिन में जाएंगे। फिर 50-50 चांसेस है कि हम लोग को नॉर्डिक लाइट दिख जाए, वरना हम लोग का यहाँ पे 3 कोर्स मील भी है और वो यहीं की ट्रेडिशनल मील है। देखेंगे क्या है।
बहुत बढ़िया। इतना बढ़िया बनाया है।
आप तो डरा रही थी
इतना बढ़िया।
मंजुआ तो निकल के डरा रही थी।
वेरी नाइस प्लीज, वेरी नाइस।
इतना अच्छा प्रिपरेशन करा उसने।
सब तैयारी कर रहा है, लेट हो गया।
अभी लेट हो गया। आप लोग के लिए देखिए कुछ बनाया भी उसने।
इनके तरीके कितने अच्छे हैं।
देखो उसने बनाया कुछ खाने को।
सारा वही बिछा हुआ है।
हाँ।
Do you want me to serve you some water?
Water? This is water?
This is water, yeah. White wine beer, they're calling it, but it's completely alcohol-free one. It's made by this berry that we can see here. They just call it
white berry drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the one if you want to have alcohol-free one.
White berry की drink है ये।
अच्छा।
मतलब अल्कोहल नहीं है उसमें।
But this is wine.
Oh no, it's you can make wine with it, but
इससे आप वाइन बना सकती
It's just the
हैं।
berries.
This is only berries?
Only berries, no alcohol.
Okay, we can take this.
Nice.
See the preparation Philip did for us.
You also want some?
Yeah.
He made some food.
So do you want the same or do you want?
Yeah, same will do.
Nice.
Okay. That's enough. Thank you.
तो try करें?
इधर देखिए। Cheers.
पानी लियो।
बेरी हाँ पानी लिया। लो ये है वाइट बेरी का। मुझे अंधेरे में पानी उठा लिया मैंने। ओके cheers.
Cheers.
Alright.
This is the pre-course.
ये प्री कोर्स है।
This is vegetarian. So this is a muslin mushroom, and then there is vegan mayonnaise around it actually.
Mayonnaise.
Vegan.
Vegan,
So
vegetarian.
no eggs, nothing at all.
Okay.
And then you have citron, and then there's some classic Nordic flowers, of course, white purple. And then it's served actually on a classic bread.
Okay.
यहाँ की क्लासिक ब्रेड है।
Because we call it knäckebröd bread.
हाँ, ये this is very tasty.
Yeah, and yeah, lovely. I'm glad you like it. And it's okay if you don't eat it because
Very
it might be
nice.
different from what you experience in India. But
बहुत अच्छा।
This is nice.
and for the young lady, sunflower citron that you can put on if you want. And it also has some dill around it instead. So it's like a sushi kind of feeling to it.
What do we have in it?
This is Arctic char, the fish.
Oh
Fish
my
comes
God.
from Tona River.
All right.
And then you have some dill mustard around it. And this is a flower that grows here. They call like wilderness wild purple. I think it's a bad translation actually.
So this is basically Arctic shark.
Oh yeah, Arctic char they're calling it because it's a fish that is red and look a little bit like a shark actually.
All right.
But it's not a shark. It's just have this kind of tail of a shark a little
Okay.
bit. So it comes from Tona River. So it's a real local kind of delicatesse.
Philip, this is total vegan diet.
100% vegan.
100%.
100% vegan. So
So
there
I'm
is,
going
no
to
eggs
try
or
the
nothing like
Arctic
that in it.
shark.
No milk.
Let us see how is it.
100% vegan.
नहीं खाए तो?
नहीं खाओ तो मत खाओ।
नहीं, ये अच्छा है। ये मीट है, मशरूम है, ये रोटी है।
ये आर्कटिक शार्क मैं खाने जा रही हूँ। देखो कैसी है।
दस्ताने को लोग उतार लिए जाते थे, वो खाने नहीं।
ठीक है, खाई जा सकती है। एंड दिस इज अ वीगन डाइट। इसमें मशरूम है, मेयोनीज है और यहाँ का बिल्कुल सब जेन्युइन ये फ्लावर है, ये भी एडिबल है। ये खा के देखा जाए।
Style, I love the beaches,
हम्म
the sea, but just something happening. I can't really describe it in a way. Just this call of the north, and I stayed, and I fall in love with the local, and yeah, the rest is history.
Your family is here or you are alone?
I have a girlfriend and a dog and a cat as well, and a small cabin and
कुत्ता बिल्ली उसके पास।
but generally my other family, like the ones my brothers and sisters, they live in the south.
Okay.
So they're not coming up. It's just I had this dream of moving somewhere else.
All right.
It became here, and that's it's a bit scary.
फिलिप हमारे लिए खाना बना रहे हैं।
From cow milk, brown sauce made from cow milk.
Generally, but it's since you guys we didn't know if you're vegetarians, it's actually oatly.
क्या है सब?
It is?
Yes, it's wheat. Do you know this wheat?
Wheat। अच्छा
Yeah,
ये
wheat,
wheat का है, wheat का है।
Okay.
कह रहा है क्योंकि आप लोग वेजिटेरियन है इसलिए wheat का है।
आलू कितना गोल गोल है इनका।
जैसा वहाँ पे स्पेन में हमने खाया था ना वो सैल्मन के साथ, वैसे गोल गोल आलू, चीज लगा हुआ है, चीज।
कमरा कितना गर्म हो गया, बहुत अच्छा हो गया।
So what do we have here?
So this is reindeer with some potatoes, and it's also this pine tree, small kind of thing.
All right. So this is reindeer.
This is reindeer,
Okay.
yeah, and then with brown sauce around it.
All right. So let us try.
Yeah.
Philip, what is this? What is this?
This is potato.
So Philip
This is
made
potato also.
reindeer
Potato,
for
everything
me.
is potato.
This is
So,
also potato.
Yeah.
Let us see how
Or
is
this
it.
cabbage.
This is cabbage,
Reindeer
and
पहले
this is
शाक
from
खाया
the
था,
pine
reindeer
tree
खाने जा रही
that you see
हूँ।
outside.
देखो भाई क्या है।
What is it?
Pine tree.
Pine tree.
ये है
Based on the
baked
tree, actually.
potatoes और ये है
And this
reindeer।
is what is this?
Try तो
This is
करना ही
brown
चाहिए।
sauce.
So let us
This
see
is
कैसा है
cabbage.
This
reindeer।
is cabbage.
और
Yes.
ये
It comes
है
with- it's
red
a
berry
big,
juice।
red round one, like a vegetable in the ground.
खा के बताती हूँ कैसा है।
मंजू
और ये लोग खा रहे हैं वीगन डिनर जो कि
आलू है।
नॉर्डिक स्पाइसेस से बना है। तो देखा जाए रेंडियर कैसा है।
ये प्लेन पत्ता गोभी है।
बड़ा टेस्टी बनाया है।
हम लोग क्या खाएंगे, अब लोग नॉन वेज तो खाते ही नहीं, क्या खा लेंगे।